Ever puzzled over how granular activities should be in a project schedule? Well, you're not alone. The breakdown and analysis of a project into its constituent parts is a crucial step in project management. But just how detailed should these activities be? There's no one-size-fits-all answer to this, as the level of activity detail hinges on a number of factors. First and foremost, the purpose of the schedule and its intended user greatly influence the level of detail required. A project owner monitoring construction progress would need a fundamentally different schedule detail than a site superintendent planning day-to-day activities. The complexity of the project section being scheduled is another determinant. Different parts of the same project may demand varying levels of detail. For instance, site earthwork could require minimal activity breakdown, while interior finishes might need extensive activity breakdown to aid in coordinating concurrent work by different subcontractors. The contractor's management philosophy also comes into play. Different contractors have divergent views on project management. Some favor extremely detailed schedules that site personnel are expected to follow, whereas others prefer a summary schedule that provides a framework for site personnel to plan and execute daily tasks. The information available about the project when the schedule is prepared is another significant factor. At the outset, there might not be enough information to schedule the entire project in detail. Work to be done later in the project may initially be scheduled as summary activities with scant detail. As the project advances and more information is gathered, these summary activities can be broken down into greater detail for planning and managing the project. The division of responsibility for work completion between crews, trades, subcontractors, and suppliers may also determine the level of activity breakdown. Finally, the impact of more or less detail on the usefulness or accuracy of the schedule should be considered. If additional detail isn't required and won't be used in planning and managing the project, then it should not be included in the schedule. However, enough detail needs to be included in the schedule to provide a viable tool for monitoring and controlling construction. Activities identified in the breakdown of a project must encompass all the work needed to achieve the project's goals and objectives. Activities may include a number of tasks, or each activity may represent a specific part of the project. For example, there could be one activity for forming, reinforcing, and placing a building's footings, or this activity could be divided into 3 separate activities. On a large project, those activities could further be divided by location. Other related work performed by another trade or subcontractor may also need to be separated. In conclusion, the level of detail in a project schedule is influenced by the schedule's purpose, the complexity of the project, the contractor's management philosophy, the information available at the time of schedule preparation, the division of work responsibility, and the impact of detail on schedule usefulness and accuracy. So next time you're faced with the task of breaking down a project, remember to consider these factors.